American fans have made plenty of headlines at this year's Ryder Cup, and not for the best reasons. It began with a handful of Bethpage attendees hurling vulgar chants and heckling Rory McIlroy and Team Europe during the morning foursomes. McIlroy snapped back, at one point telling them to shut up before later pointing to the scoreboard. Europe dominated Team USA through the opening days, leaving Saturday with the largest lead in Ryder Cup history. Tensions escalated so much that New York State Police troopers were stationed along the ropes at the ninth hole to prevent confrontations from boiling over. But U.S. Captain Keegan Bradley defended the crowd, describing them not as hostile but passionate. "I thought the fans were passionate," Bradley said. "Their home team is getting beat badly. They're passionate fans. I wasn't at Rome, but I heard stories that Rome was pretty violent as well. From what I've seen here, New York fans have been pretty good. You're always going to have a few who cross the line, and that's unfortunate. But I was glad to see our players quieting people down when it happened." McIlroy, meanwhile, expected the intensity. After his back and forth with the gallery, he admitted the environment was tough but also something the Europeans had prepared for. "I don't mind them having a go at us," McIlroy said. "That's to be expected at an away Ryder Cup. What makes it difficult is when they keep at it while you're standing over the ball trying to hit a shot. Playing away is really challenging. People can decide for themselves if the fans went too far." Reports suggest the crowd taunted McIlroy about his Masters victory, calling it a fluke, while also taking personal shots at his marriage and private life. Despite that, McIlroy and his teammates thrived under the pressure, feeding off the adversity and channeling it into their play. For the Americans, the situation is far less inspiring. Team USA faces a steep climb heading into Sunday's singles. What began as a potential rallying point for the home crowd has instead highlighted Europe's composure and resilience, even in the face of abuse. As the final matches unfold, the question remains whether the fans' edge will carry into Sunday or whether it will fade if the scoreboard continues to tilt European blue. Either way, this Ryder Cup has been defined not only by golf but by the atmosphere surrounding it, an atmosphere both defended and criticized in equal measure.